Hello, everyone. One of the biggest things that small YouTubers have a problem with is how to compete with the larger channels. So especially if you're just starting out, 0 subscribers or just have a few subscribers, then it's kind of hard to compete with larger channels that have a lot of channel authority. But did you know that it's actually easier to rank videos on YouTube, even if you're a small channel, for keywords that are less competitive, but they still get enough search volume to make them worth targeting? So what you're going to do is you're not going for the single keywords or the keywords that get a lot of search volume, but you're actually going for what's called long tail keyword phrases. And so when you're a small YouTube channel, then this is a great way that you can rank your videos in the search engines by going after keywords that are not so competitive, but they still, you still get a lot of traffic from them. And then what happens is that as you rank for those particular keywords, as you get more videos ranking for low competition keywords, then you can go after the more competitive ones because your channel has gained more authority. My name is Herman Drost from drostdesigns.com, and if this is your first time here on the live stream or watching the replay, then hit the subscribe button. My channel is all about how to use YouTube videos to generate traffic, leads, and sales on autopilot. And the beautiful thing about YouTube is that, one video can work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for years to come. So that's what makes YouTube such a powerful platform compared to other social media platforms. So I want to say, give a quick shout out to everybody here. Hello, Tech Freak, Academic Titans, hello. Good evening, Family 8. Actually, it's good afternoon here. And Rudy's North American Adventures. Hey, how are the adventures going, Rudy? And we got Mana Laskana, good to see you. And Yaki Snacky, good to see you. Omar plays War Robots. Thank you very much. I'm doing well. So in this live stream, or if you're watching a replay, we're going to look at how to identify those less competitive keywords from YouTube. So if you're a small channel, you can compete with large channels. So some of the benefits of going for those less competitive keywords is that, oh, great, Rudy, good to see your channel's being monetized. Great stuff. Some of the benefits is that with less competitive keywords, it's easy to rank your videos because not everybody's going after them. So you just got to do some work ahead of time to find those specific keyword phrases. So it's easy to compete with the large channels because the large channels have more authority. So if they get thousands of views to their videos or have thousands or millions of subscribers, it's much easier once your channel has got a lot of authority to rank in YouTube and Google. But the beauty about the long tail or the less competitive keyword phrases is they tend to be more specific. So for instance, if it was like how to train your dog, that would be a very competitive phrase. Whereas how do you train your dog to not bark at other dogs? That's probably much less competitive. And the beauty is that once you rank for one particular keyword phrase, a less competitive keyword phrase, then as you multiply the number of videos that are targeting those less competitive keyword phrases, it creates a snowball effect on your channel. Your channel gains more authority, and then it's easier to rank for more competitive keywords. So it also takes maybe less work to rank because those keyword phrases don't get as much search traffic as the large ones. But if you target a very competitive keyword or keyword phrase, you could be spending, you could spend a year or maybe 2 years trying to get it to rank on the first page of YouTube. So it's just not worth the work to try to do that and try to go maybe the road less traveled, you could say. So what I'm going to show you, I'm going to hopefully share the screen here and show you a new keyword research tool that I want to introduce to you. Some of you probably know it already. It's called MorningFame. And I'll just give you a quick demo of what it does, because you can use it for your own channel and then find those specific keyword phrases. So I'm going to take you on a quick tour here and switch over to the okay, so hopefully you can see this screen here. This is called the MorningFame research tool. I'll put a link in the description below this video on where you can get it. But for example, you just choose a video topic. So I could choose like how to grow your YouTube channel. So it's kind of going to be specific for your particular channel, but like here it gives you automatic suggestions from the YouTube keyword tool. And so I could choose maybe, oh, it's misspelt there. Okay. So I could choose maybe how to grow a YouTube channel in 2018 might be good. So now it's kind of looking for a target, choose a keyword target. So over here I've got great choices for the larger channels, and these are probably, large channels. Of course my channel is kind of large, but if I want to go for more keywords that are less competitive, then I could go over here. So like how to grow your channel, say 2018. So I could choose that one, for instance. And so I choose that, and then it'll kind of give you the relevance of that particular keyword phrase. So as you can see, I'm getting a D for subscribers, C for views, D for likes and comments, and relevance is C. So that's not really a good keyword phrase to go after. So I can click on this Suggestions Plus tab, and this is actually taken from the Google suggestion tool, and I could maybe go pick out one of these. Well, let's just have a look at, maybe look at how to grow your channel with 0 views and 0 subscribers. Let's have a look at that one. So here I've got a B for subscribers, and the relevance is A. So maybe I could go for that one. And it shows the average gateway channel and your channel here. So, and then you got my channel here. So just as an example, I could also look at the videos that are ranking for that particular keyword phrase. So of course Daryl Ease is very, a great authority channel, and same with some of these guys. So it's probably not the best keyword phrase, but it might have an opportunity. Here it says relevance, I think opportunity. And so I've got a step 4, choose step 4. And here I'm going to try to boost up the relevance and opportunity. So my title is got 40% of 40% achieved. And then say put that same keyword phrase into the description. At the moment, I've got 0 of 20% achieved. So I put it in there. And now the relevancy, my relevancy score has gone up, and I got 20 out of 20%, 20% of 20%. And here I've got the tags, no good tags in there, so I put that in there, add a tag. And I can also add more tags, so I can choose this one, and I could choose this one too. So I can just start adding all these relevant tags that it's being suggested. So how to grow a YouTube channel, how to grow with 0 subscribers, 0 views, etc. And of course, ones without a check, I just kind of eliminate those because they wouldn't apply. And so I just use the ones that have a green check next to them. I can also get more suggestions, so I could use some more long tail keyword phrases. But essentially, I've got a relevancy score now of 91%. So that's then I can save that for my next video. So that just shows you sort of a very fast way to use this particular tool to find find the low competing keywords for your next video. So I just wanted to show you that because it's kind of very simple to use, and it's going to show you, you just choose a topic, put your topic in here, then you got your common keywords for large channels and smaller channels. Then you can go to step 3 and then look at your subscribers, views, comments, and relevance scores. And then you can optimize it with your metadata. And then you have your next video ready to go. Okay, go back here. So that kind of gives you some idea of that particular keyword tool. Let's have a look in any questions here. Okay, Family 8 saying, apart from TubeBuddy, are there any other things you can use to assist with keyword research guides? So let me address that. So that's just sort of a quick research you can do, but you can also use other tools like Family 8's mentioned the TubeBuddy tool that also gives you sort of a ranking score. I won't show it now, but I've got a link in the description to the TubeBuddy tool or the TubeBuddy review that I've done. And you can also use a Google Keyword Planner tool. You can also use the Keywords Everywhere Chrome extension, which I've also got a link in the description for that. That's actually a good keyword tool that I quite often use because it's a Chrome extension that will also give you the search volume for the keywords. So it's kind of a handy tool. It's actually a free tool that you can use. Now, Family 8 saying, what other guide is there for finding those low competition keywords? Well, after you've done that, to do, if you want to go a bit deeper, what you can do is you can go to YouTube and then put that keyword phrase into the YouTube search box, and then look at the top 10 videos that are listed for that particular keyword phrase, and then look at what kind of activity are they getting. Say if there's only like 2 videos showing up for that particular keyword phrase, then you might end up ranking as the 3rd video or the 4th or the 5th video on that first page of Google. So that still means that you'll get traffic to your video, even though it's not at the top of the first page, but it might be number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And if you create a really attractive thumbnail that stands out from the other thumbnails on the page, then it's quite likely that somebody will click on your thumbnail instead of the first result. And what I often do, even in the Google results, I often don't go to the first result, but I'll go to the 5th result or the 6th result. So you want to look at the top 10 videos that appear for that keyword phrase, and if the first page is just full of all of videos that target that exact keyword phrase that you researched, then probably wouldn't go for that phrase because it's too competitive. But if just a couple of videos, or maybe some videos that are the keyword phrase is not exactly as you are targeting, then you have a great opportunity to rank for that particular keyword phrase. So what you're doing is actually you're looking for that keyword phrase that not many people have targeted. And so you can appear on the first page, the top of the first page, or a little further down. When you do that reverse engineering on other YouTube channels, you might also want to check, has that channel or have those videos, have they got a lot of activity? Maybe it's like 2017, maybe they're a year old or 2 years old. So that's another opportunity. You can create a more recent video with updated information that can then outrank those particular videos. So look at how old the videos are, look at the activity, how much activity is taking place. If they're getting a lot of views and a lot of activity, then probably it's going to be a little more difficult to rank for that. But essentially, you want to go for the exact keyword phrase that you put in. You're going to put that, target that for your video, and then you're going to put that same keyword phrase in your title, in your description and tag. So the whole keyword phrase is going to be relevant all the way through, from your thumbnail to your title to your description to your tags. So when YouTube, the YouTube search engine looks at your video to try to analyze it, they'll see it's completely relevant, maybe even more relevant than your competitors. And then, of course, you still got to work on your video. Your video has to be an engaging video. So you have to make sure that your video expands upon the content that you've put in the title. So, add your cards, add your end screens, and, so make sure you optimize your video correctly. And then once you've uploaded your video, then just find forums and groups and places, social media sites where you can promote your video, and maybe a couple of days later you can put it into a playlist, and then you can also promote that playlist. So if you do this with not just one video, but think of a series of videos that are all related and put them all into a playlist. So I talked about this in the last video uploaded. The title was How to Get 4,000 Watch Hours by Using Playlists. So I went into the whole scenario on all the tips and tricks you can use in a playlist. So when you create a series of videos, that are targeting low competition keywords, put them in a playlist, then you get that long watch time, which Google loves, and then your video has a higher chance of ranking in the search engines and also being suggested on other people's channels. So this way, a small channel can still even do better than the large channels, by targeting those low, less competitive keywords. And then the last point I want to mention about that is to monitor your video's performance. So look at those videos that are getting the most traction, that have the highest audience retention, that are getting the most subscribers, that are getting the most activity, getting the most views, getting the most subscribers. So check your traffic sources and YouTube analytics to analyze, just kind of keep a check on how your videos are doing. And then if a video is doing very well that you targeted, then you just want to make more of that same type of video. So the beauty of that is that your video is going to be similar, or try a little bit different title, do some more keyword research. So if you plan out your videos ahead of time, you could for a whole month target, choose one main topic, and then say it was like how to train dogs, and you could how to train your dogs um, to stay on a leash, how to train your dogs not to bite, so you create a whole series uh, that are of related videos. And then um, when you monitor your traffic sources, then you can go after more keyword phrases. So I'm going to check through the chat here, see if any got any questions about that. Omar says your tips were good. I get 87 subscribers. All right. Hey, it's great to see those. Great to see those going. Good afternoon from Vizzy. Good afternoon. Omar says, how do you put ads on your videos? I assume, Omar, are you talking about the Adsense ads? If you're talking about Adsense ads, then of course you got to meet the new requirements, which are now 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. And once you've got that and you've passed a review from YouTube, then you can link up your AdSense account with a YouTube channel, and then go into your video manager and enable monetization, so that then your ads will start playing. Good to see a 30-minute mindset. Okay, I think I answered that question from Family 8. Hope I can answer that. Okay, Family 8 saying, we need to do some good research before we release the video on question. Yeah, it's always good to have a plan for your next video. So instead of just switching on the video camera, I always write out a script. I used to write out the whole script, like word for word, and then I would memorize each line and then just speak on the video. Sometimes I do that if I get, if I lose, if I can't memorize the words. But right now, I just what I do is I write down several bullet points, and then I just kind of just start speaking and just let it flow. And then, of course, I have to do many takes because sometimes the words get jumbled in my head. So yeah, just writing out a few bullet points to kind of stay on track is good. Monia saying, please tell me the highest cost per click category website we should make. Probably stocks, probably life insurance, probably those kind of things. You can probably just use the Google keyword tool, Google Keyword Planner tool, and you can just do research some niches like making money online or stocks and insurance, and it'll show you the search volume and what people are paying in the cost per click. You can also use keywords everywhere for that. Just install keywords everywhere and dump a whole bunch of keywords in there, and it'll give you the search volume right away and the cost per click. Bandana Kitchen, how can I increase views in my cooking channel? Well, one is, like we talked about today, is to look for low competition keywords. So if you don't get the MorningFame tool, then you can just put your main keyword into the Google search box and then look at the suggestions there. But it's kind of a path, because you need to do the right keyword research. You need to create a compelling video, an engaging video, where the content is what people want to watch. you have to optimize the video well too, with the keywords in the description, title, description, tags. And then also, when you're finished, you have to promote the video where your target audience is hanging out. So I would say, if you're into cooking, then go to cooking, comment on cooking channels, go to cooking forums, cooking Facebook groups, and look at the questions that people are asking. Answer those questions, and then if you have a video, you can even put your video in there. But then don't just blast that group with your check out my channel, subscribe to my channel, but try to be helpful in that group. And so when you go where your audience is hanging out, then people are going to be automatically checking out your channel. You might even find YouTube channels that are doing live streams on cooking, and then you could even be a moderator for that live stream and answer people's questions during the live stream, because your channel will be highlighted in that live stream, and so people will be checking out your channel. So that's just a couple of tips what you can do. Badass Ninja say, why can't I get subscribers? I would go to my YouTube channel and click on that playlist that's on the channel homepage on how to grow your channel fast in 2018, and I've got a whole series of videos there. I also put a link to that, I think, in the description below this video. I've also got a video there, how to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I would say watch any of those videos and you'll get a bunch of ideas. Okay, if you've got any more questions, then put them in the search box there. So I mentioned about creating an engaging video. So for those people that don't know how to create an engaging video, what I usually do is asking a question at the beginning of your video, or you can even create a teaser, like saying, I got 4 tips on how to grow your YouTube channel, or 4 tips on how to train your dog, but I'm going to give you a case study at the end of the video, so be sure that you stick around to the end so I can show you that case study on how I train my dog. So then people are, you've given them a reason to kind of go through to watch your whole video. So I think those list type videos are good. I'm going to give you 5 tips to grow your channel, or and then so you start off with a great hook at the beginning, and then from there you can go straight into your content, one point after another, and finish off with a strong call to action. So if you find in your YouTube analytics that your video is not performing very well, maybe people are dropping off after the first couple of minutes, put a card right before that drop-off point and point them, link that card to a video or a playlist that is directly related to the topic that they're watching. And then, even if they leave your video, they'll still remain on your channel and you'll still get credit for that watch time. Okay. Oh, hi, Sarah. Good to see you. Can you show how to do research using TubeBuddy? Okay, I don't know if I can get to that, but I'll take a look maybe a little bit later. Asking on behalf of a friend where to find comedy video ideas to start a comedy channel. I would, Grumpy Man's Reviews, what I would do is just look at the comedy channels that are currently on YouTube to get some ideas. So just put in, whatever genre of comedy you're looking for, and just put that into the YouTube search box, and look at the top 10 channels, and then you get a quick idea on what kind of channel to create. And maybe not completely the same, but the world's a big place these days with the internet, so you could actually do the same kind of comedy as somebody else, but just have a different angle to it. So because people are attracted to everybody's unique way of presentation. Oh, have you used TubeBuddy's app yet? I downloaded it the other day, Grumpy Man's Reviews, and I took a quick look at it. Looks pretty good. I would recommend it. I think I even started to do some review of it. So yeah, I think it's so. For people that don't know, TubeBuddy, which is a Chrome extension, now has a app that you can use on your iPhone, not on the Android as yet. And with that app, you can do research. So I'm going to have a look here, see if I've got it. I think I did a quick review, show you what it is. See if I have it here. Okay, I'm going to show you quickly what this YouTube app does, so you get some idea. Let me share my screen here. I'll show you quickly what it does there. Okay, can you see that that YouTube app? So as you can see, this is like a phone here. It's got channel tools. So you can, first of all, you're going to get your live subscribe account. You're going to get channel tools here. So you got channel tools, which are tags, video topic. You can research a video topic. You can get canned responses, tag lists. Here's your live subscribe account. You got your recent uploads, comments, channel milestones, and you can view your stats, tag rankings, promo materials. So you can do comment management. So you can quickly reply to comments. You can use filters, and you can get your subscribe accounts. And you swipe to the left to hide the comments that don't need a response. And you can press and hold any comment to apply a canned response. Then you can also monitor and optimize your videos. So you got video analytics, which shows your tag rankings, the rankings for your tags, and then your comments, and your video performance, like views per hour, views to subs ratio, and SEO stats. And then you got some keyword research you can do too, which is your keyword scores. So it gives you high keyword score, average keyword score, and you got your auto suggested keywords here. So we're talking about low competition keywords. So here it's going to give you some related keywords, and then your autocomplete, which is the same as what you have on YouTube suggestion box. And then it gives you a score for those related tags. So that's just kind of a brief look at the YouTube mobile app that is for iPhones only. Yeah, it's probably going to be on Android eventually. Okay, I'm just looking through the questions here again. Okay. Oh, Sarah, I've got a video on the TubeBuddy review I did on TubeBuddy. You can check it in the description. I think I went in on that video, show you how to do the keyword research on there. So you can check that out. How often do you upload on YouTube? Jay Anchor, good to see you. How often do you upload on YouTube? I upload videos 3 times a week. Mondays is a new video. Thursdays is a new video. So just did one on last Thursday on how to get 4,000 watch hours using playlists. And then I do the live stream on Friday, so 3 times a week. So some people just upload once a week, and that's fine. You just got to balance everything else out in your life. So I initially was just doing 2 uploads a week, but I thought, when live streaming came along, I thought, hey, why not do a live stream? Because the beauty of doing a live stream, you don't have to actually edit the videos, so you can just add another video to your channel without editing. So that's what I did. But you got to find your balance. Monir Lascar said you grow fast nowadays. Yeah, actually, probably. Well, I had one video that when they came out with the new requirements, and I did a video on how to monetize your videos without Adsense. So that one did pretty well, still doing pretty well. And so you just never know, like sometimes when you create a video, you don't know if it's going to take off or it's going to bomb. So, but if you target, that's why YouTube is actually you have to have a lot of patience and persistence and passion to grow your channel on YouTube, because some videos are going to do well, some are not going to do well. And generally what happens is that the growth curve on YouTube is going to be, it's not going to be straight up like that, but it's going to be kind of steady. So as long as you consistently upload new videos, you'll see a steady growth occurring on your YouTube channel. Hananshi's World, good to see you, Hananshi. Can you explain which is the best combination? Low, high search with high, low competition. Well, using the MorningFame tool, you're basically going for keywords that don't have too much competition. So it's kind of comparing yourself with other keyword phrases. So you want to get that's why you want to look at if you want to do further research, just look at the videos on YouTube that are already ranking for your particular keyword phrase. If none of them are there, then you've got a good chance of ranking. And if 2 or 3 videos are there for the exact keyword phrase that you're targeting, then you still got a good chance to show up on the first page of YouTube. So it's really usually if you target if you come across a keyword phrase that's low competition but has a high search volume, then that's probably the best. But usually most keyword phrases that have a high search volume are going to be very competitive. So if you find one of those, then I would say go for it. Should I delete videos that have caused me to lose subscribers? Nope, definitely not 30-minute mindset, because what happens is that some of those videos that you may be losing subscribers over may get more subscribers down the road. So I've had videos that, like 3 years ago, they were nowhere to be seen, but then just through age, a few of them have made it to the top of the search results, and now I'm getting a lot of traffic. So, and another thing with that, and this is what I mentioned in my video on how to rank YouTube videos and how to rank in YouTube and Google. What happens in Google is very different to YouTube, because what happens in Google is that you might have a video that shows up in YouTube and it's nowhere to be found on Google. But then what happens with the longevity of your video is that it can show up in Google and be nowhere to be, or might be 3 or 4 pages further on in YouTube. So That's why it makes sense that you should try to rank your videos. Keep your old videos there, even if they're losing subscribers, but keep them there so they show up later in Google, or they show up in both areas and you get good traffic. So you never know when they take off. Rodney Blunt, hey, good to see you, Rodney. Saying most important is a relevant title and tags. Find an exact match in the YouTube search bar. Use the MorningFame keyword tool if you have that. Yep, good advice. Thank you. Family X said, getting 100 subscribers is the hardest thing you can do. We have one sub and unsub all the time. Eventually, you get ones that want to watch what you produce. Yeah, it's all about creating content that people want to watch. So you just sometimes a video doesn't do well, but best is to either just keep moving forward, creating more targeted videos, more engaging videos, and then even with your old videos, you can actually re-optimize them. Put a different title in there or some different keywords, and then what happens? YouTube will re-index those videos, and then they have an opportunity to rank better than your previously optimized video. Oh, thanks, Rodney. Yeah, I got a link in the description for the MorningFame tool, which has the free trial. I guess that you're referring to that one. Moni is saying, I'm from India. Where do you live? I live in Maryland, United States, but I originally lived in New Zealand. Okay. Islands of Fun, good to see you. Most of the time, if it's a video that's not being presented, it ranks higher and you get more traffic that way. It's true. Yeah, it's when you have videos that when you're growing your channel, especially if you want to get ranked in search, then you got to target those low competition keywords. Um, the other way to get traffic to your channel is from the suggested videos, and that basically comes from getting a long watch time on your videos. So, say if you have a 5-minute video and people watch 4 out of 5 minutes of that video, then there's a higher opportunity for your video to be suggested on other people's channels based upon their viewing experience. And the other side of that is to put them into a playlist so that that you get a long watch time from people watching successive videos. Okay, just looking through the questions here. Okay, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, but Mr. Lascar says how to create a website free but looks professional and earns like them. I don't know what you mean by earns like them. Well, in the United States, they got these free websites that companies like Wix and I can't remember the other ones, but Wix is one. But you can also you can also use something like Blogspot. Google. You can use Google Pages to create a website. You can use WordPress. Just go to WordPress.com and set up a website that way. They got free themes that you can use. Some of them look very professional. I tend to stay away from those templated sites because I like more flexibility. But I'd say WordPress, Wix, Google Pages. Those are just some ideas. Charky Prayman, how did you get famous? I don't know who you're talking to, but I don't see myself as being famous. I mean, I started my YouTube channel in 2006 and I didn't really focus on it, but so it's 12 years old. So probably the last few years I've kind of focused more on it. And now, generally what happens when you grow a YouTube channel, it starts off kind of slow, and then as your channel grows, then you're going to it speeds up a little bit. Oh, thanks, Family 8. Good to see you. The Ginger Ninja says, "What's a YFFF?" I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you've got any more questions, then put them in the chat. I just wanted to let's take a look over here. Um, Something else I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, just actually I did a video probably a few months ago, might even be last year, that's titled "How to Find Low Competition Keywords from YouTube." So you can check that out in the description below this video. It's basically not using the MorningFame tool, but it's using the Google Suggest tool, and you can also use the Keywords Everywhere tool. So that's a good video. Even if you do a Google search on how to find low competition keywords from YouTube, it'll appear at the top of the YouTube search results. So I would say check that out. It kind of goes into a little bit of what I talked about today, but also we'll give you some other ideas. Also, I do use TubeBuddy. Mostly I use TubeBuddy for looking at the ranking of the tags on my videos and competitors' videos. I also look at the tags when I'm trying to find the tags for my specific video. I'll look at my competitors' tags and maybe I'll use a few of those because it just hasn't got into my brain that I could use those tags. So it's a great way to get suggestions from TubeBuddy. So you can click on the suggest link and it'll give you suggested tags. And you can also look at the click on tags and it'll give you suggested keyword phrases. So the TubeBuddy tool is kind of handy for that. And I also use it for managing comments and also for this is actually a good tip is to put a put a link of a video that you want in the description of all the videos on your channel. So TubeBuddy has a great tool for that inside TubeBuddy where you can add a link or add a subscribe link in the description of all the videos that are currently existing on your channel. Is TubeBuddy similar to vidIQ? Yeah, vidIQ is a little bit similar, but doesn't have as many tools as TubeBuddy. But it also shows you the rankings for your tags. So, and that way it's good. I think it's, I don't really use vidIQ that much, but I do have it installed. But I highly suggest using TubeBuddy. If anybody's not part of my Facebook group, Tube Video Bootcamp, then definitely invite you to join that so you can ask questions and you can also interact with like-minded people there in the comments. So that's at facebook.com/groups/Tube Video Bootcamp. So you can go there and become a member of that group, and you get kind of engaged in the conversation. I also do updates there on latest YouTube news, and then give kind of tips and tricks, and also alert you when new videos have been uploaded. Hey, I want to thank everybody for attending this live stream today. And for those watching the replay, I also appreciate you attending the replay. And I thank everybody for attending this live stream and for your questions and everything. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.